Do you recognize this iconic movie couple? Let us give you a hint. The film came out more than 40 years ago, and their characters' names were Danny and Sandy. Unless you've guessed already, we're talking about Grease, the 1978 musical romantic comedy that stole the hearts of several generations and became the highest-grossing musical film ever at the time.
And we're gonna rule the school.
So, when in 2019, the movie leads John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John recreated their characters for an event in Florida, we got nostalgic and decided to take a look at some cast members' lives. The amount of drama we have discovered is like, a lot. One of the most famous actors in Hollywood lost his young child in a tragic development. Another movie star is battling with recurrent cancer, but keeps inspiring the world with her courageous behavior. 3 cast members didn't make it to our days. And that's not all. Today, we take a look at real-life dramas of Grease actors.
Cheer up. Hickey from Kanicki's like a Hallmark card.
Sadly, Jeff Conaway, who played Kanicki, passed away in 2011, age 60, from pneumonia. The actor's doctor attributed his death to his addiction, saying, "What happens is, like with most opiate addicts, eventually they take a little too much, and they aspirate, so what's in their mouth gets into their lungs. That's what happened with Jeff."
I said no, I did not take it.
Olivia Newton-John has had a hard life, but she has proved to be a tough one. By the way, did you know Olivia played a high school student when she was 29? So now she is 71 years old.
You're a fake and a phony, and I wish I'd never laid eyes on you.
Primarily a singer, Sandy on Grease was diagnosed with breast cancer in the 90s. What is more, she lost her father the same weekend she learned about her cancer diagnosis. She has managed not only to win numerous Grammy Awards and nominations, but also to recover and become an advocate for raising money and awareness for the disease. However, as if it has not been enough for this strong and talented woman, cancer returned, twice.
I don't know what my time is, but I need to enjoy my life, so I'm going to eat a cookie if I want it.
The singer revealed the recent recurrence earlier this year. It was another reason why our hearts were breaking when we saw cancer-stricken Olivia rocking another Sandy's look and singing Hopelessly Devoted to You in Florida. Fans could be heard saying "aw" before cheering and saying yes to encourage the brave star. And John Travolta couldn't take his eyes off Olivia. Neither could we. Speaking of 65-year-old Travolta, he is definitely one of the most admired Hollywood A-listers. And there are actually not many people who can boast of dancing with Princess Diana. This is exactly what happened with Travolta in 1985, when he showed off his moves from another epic musical of the 70s, Saturday Night Fever, at the Reagan White House. Before receiving his fair share of success in the 70s,
well, I mean, at the time I was told it sounded reasonable.
Travolta was just a struggling actor, trying to make ends meet, working as a supermarket checkout boy and an airline luggage porter. When he finally made it to stardom, there started numerous rumors and allegations regarding his private life, and those were quite specific. First, it was an ex-pilot who made the allegation that he'd been in a sexual relationship with the actor when he was working for him. Then, in 2 separate developments, male masseurs came forward and accused the Pulp Fiction star of sexual misconduct.
I just realized something. I never actually killed anyone before.
All of these cases made screaming headlines, but none of them were proved. But a real drama came into Travolta's family in 2009 when his 16-year-old son died at their vacation house, having hit his head in a bathtub following a seizure. It is hard to even think about what Travolta was going through at that time.
My son had such an enormous effect on the world, and their kindness of fans and people of all types and sorts around the world have been amazing.
Back in 1994, he used to share with people how much he adored being a father. "I can't imagine what life would be like without Jet," he said. "After he was born and cleaned up, I held him for hours while Kelly slept. When they came to take him away for various tests, I said, 'No, you can't see him today. You'll have to do it another day.' I went a little nutsy." Didi Conn, as you might remember, played one of the most lovable characters in Grease, Frenchie.
Really go for it, and that's how I got my nickname, Frenchie.
Aside from having had quite a number of TV and voiceover roles, Conn has been actively involved in activism. And this happened in relation to her personal experience, following her son Daniel's autism diagnosis. In 2008, she was acknowledged by charity Autism Speaks as their national celebrity spokesperson. 2 more movie stars didn't make it to our days, Annette Charles, who played Cha-Cha, and Dennis C. Stewart, who portrayed Leo Craterface. 63-year-old Annette passed away in 2011 from brain cancer, and Stewart died in 1994 at the age of 46 due to complications from AIDS. As you can see, a lot has been happening in the lives of your favorite entitled high school students. We at Rumour Juice wish all the Grease cast members good health and many productive years ahead. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel for exciting celebrity stories every day.